After carrying out despicable terrorist attack in Sri Lanka, the deadly terrorist organization Islamic State has started inflicting terrorist attacks in Bangladesh. The terrorist group, with help of its widespread network, has been carrying out a number of terrorist attacks on police forces and civilians for last many months. Although the country has not suffered heavy casualties from the attacks, it certainly marks a gradual resurgence of Islamic State terrorism in Bangladesh. We have a report.
Despite Bangladesh's zero-tolerance policy towards terrorism in 2015, there has been a noticeable rise in terrorist activities witnessed in last many months. In the latest attack perpetrated by an Islamic State terrorist outfit in the capital city Dhaka, 2 policemen along with a local political leader were injured in a bomb blast. Hours after the incident, a US-based organization, Search for International Terrorist Entities, on their Twitter handle published that the Islamic State claims credit for the bomb blast on police in the Bangladeshi capital. It was the third attack on police forces in Bangladesh by Islamic State terror outfits this year. Early on April 29, 2 police constables were injured in a bomb attack in Gulistan area of capital Dhaka. On 26 May, an assistant sub-inspector and 2 civilians were injured in a bomb attack targeting a police vehicle at the Malibagh intersection in Dhaka city. The litany of Islamic State terrorist activities in Bangladesh began from 2015 when different homegrown militant groups started claiming their allegiance with the terrorist organization.
The Bangladesh has very serious problems about its own radicalized elements. So I think they need to keep a very strict curb on the Jamaat-e-Islami which is there, on the students' wing also which is there, and on the Jamaat-ul-Mujahideen Bangladesh, which is again a terrorist organization.
The most heinous terror attack carried by Islamic State was in July 2016 when 5 attackers opened fire inside a prominent holy artisan bakery located in the posh Gulshan neighborhood in Dhaka. Around 22 civilians and 2 police officers were killed in the attack. However, all 5 attackers were neutralized by the commando units of Bangladesh Armed Forces. The attack had plunged the country into a serious security threat. After Holy Artisan Cafe incident, in an unrelenting drive against terrorist groups and the supporters, Bangladesh security forces neutralized 100 terrorists and arrested 1,500 suspects across the country as per records of Bangladesh government officials. Although the massive counter-terrorism drive brought relative downfall in terrorist attacks across the country, it could not dissuade a certain group of extremist youths from holding allegiance with Islamic State.
Why are the people getting radicalized? Because it is only once the person gets radicalized, the next step is a person picks up a weapon or explodes a bomb. Now, it is not the madrasas which are doing it there. Even when we are looking at the Gulshan bakery, the people who did it, the attackers, belong to the highest level of Pakistani society, both in terms of prestige, in power and finances. So they were the richest of the rich people. They were the most powerful segment of society, and it was their children who did it. So obviously people are getting radicalized, and I think the Bangladesh government needs to look into this aspect of radicalization in a much more deeper and holistic manner.
The recent Islamic State terrorist attacks carried out in last few months hold testimony to gradual resurgence of terrorism in Bangladesh.